friends, it is time for our daily Disney devotional. Let's get started. We're still in the Epcot Pavilion, the World Showcase, and we've done Mexico, and we've done Norway, and we did China last night in the dark. So today it is time for Germany. This is number 57. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I am off of work this afternoon. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon here in sunny South Carolina. I wish I was in Disney right now, but actually, you know what? With the whole COVID thing, you would have to wear a mask, and I love Disney, but I don't know that I can wear a mask in Disney World. So here's to Germany. Continuing our clockwise trek around the world, we come to Germany next. What do you know about Germany? If you're like me, the answer is not much. Germany is a European country that I'm just not as familiar with compared to some of the others. As always, however, you can definitely learn a lot by visiting the Germany Pavilion at Epcot. So let's do that today. The Germany Pavilion was opened with the park in 1982. The original design of this pavilion called for another boat ride. The ride would take guests on a tour of the famous Rhine River that runs through Germany. This ride would have been similar to the Maelstrom and the old boat ride in Norway Pavilion. There would have been detailed miniatures of famous landmarks in Germany. The ride was part of what was called Phase 2. But unfortunately, due to time constraints, Phase 2 never happened. The building where the ride would have been built and is now used as a workshop for float storage and for cast member rehearsals. The pavilion itself is designed to look like a German town. Germany is known for being home to the Brothers Grimm, who wrote many famous fairy tales, including Snow White. For this reason, you can often find the famous princess greeting guests at her wishing well there. There are no attractions at this pavilion, only a couple of restaurants and shops. There is, however, a very large miniature train that was built for the Flower and Garden Festival several years ago. The train was intended to be temporary, but was kept due to the popularity. I do enjoy just sitting and watching this train. It is an elaborate set with much detail included. The next time you visit this pavilion, pay attention to the clock tower. On the hour, 2 figures will come out and ring the bell. Many guests don't know about this and don't even notice this interesting touch. One of the restaurants in this pavilion, Biergarten, is known to have very good food and also daily celebrates Oktoberfest, a famous German festival. If guests are in the restaurant at the right time, they can enjoy the music and participate in the dancing there. It sounds to me like Germany is yet another pavilion I need to spend some additional time exploring. I have visited it just briefly and tasted a pretzel from there, but that's about it. I would like to eat at some point the Biergarten restaurant. I feel like I am totally butchering that name. I'm so sorry, because I have heard many good things about it. Like so many other pavilions, I do wish it had an attraction. Most of the countries in the World Showcase at least have a film or a show. This is one of the few that has nothing at all. I wish they had gone ahead with their original plan to have a boat ride along with the pretend Rhine River of Germany. I realized they were trying to get these pavilions up and running for the park's grand opening, but I wonder why they didn't add the ride later. I assume funding was probably another issue. It just seems to be that there was so much potential here that never got realized. And this brings me for my thought for today. What kind of potential do you have? Are you living up to and realizing your full potential? In Galatians 6:9, it says, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." When I hear people talk about the various pavilions at Epcot, what they did on their vacation and what they enjoyed, Germany rarely comes up. Think about what it could have been. If they had built this ride here, Germany would most likely be one of the more popular pavilions to visit. Instead, they gave up on the plans. Well, I guess there may be more to it than that. Don't let yourself fall into the same category. Don't ever give up on your potential to do good and serve others like Jesus did. Another great verse along these lines is found in 2 Chronicles 15:7, where it reads, "But you, take courage, don't let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded." While we shouldn't do good things just to be rewarded, it is a great reminder not to give up on what we can do. We, myself included, often make the mistake of underestimating ourselves. We get lazy. Oh my gosh, this is so true. I'm very lazy. And tell ourselves and others that we're doing our best when really we could be doing more. Don't get me wrong, Germany is still a fine pavilion that is well done. I truly do want to explore it more my next trip. I just can't help but think of the potential that it had to be more. Think about your potential. Where are you truly able to do? What are you truly able to do? A better question is, what has God called you to do? Are you doing all that you can? Are you living up to your full potential for Him? Evaluate yourself daily and try to add to what you are doing or do something new to serve God and others. Remember the words of Joshua from the first chapter of his Bible book. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Amen. Let's go visit Germany. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.